Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video and finally back with my chart haul for October 2K18. It's mid-month, so it's more than about time to show you my favorite records. Definitely only vinyl records this time for this month or for the past weeks. So stuff I like a lot, and we are going straight into it with a few 7 inches. And this one I have shown quite a lot, so my own release, Combat Dubs, Intrauterin Recordings 06, freshly released on my label Intrauterin Recordings, a collaboration with Sascha Müller. I've talked more than enough about this one, so if you want to see more, if you want to listen to snippets, go down to the description box. There will be a link to the snippets on SoundCloud, and there's a video on my channel where I unveil or reveal more about this release. So if you like dubstep, grime, bass music, and all kinds of related stuff, this one's for you, limited to 120 copies, more in the video, which I will also link to in the very end of this one. Next one you've seen already as well, Flux and Intrauterin, Wer eins sagt, a limited self-released 7-inch release from Dortmund, containing hip-hop and a acoustic, more folky version of Intrauterin's track All of Us, which was released on one of the previous albums. So there's been an unboxing video for this one on this channel as well, so have a look and check this out. The next one is also limited and even not shown on discogs yet. So on Hamburg's Clouds Hill, War Girl, Poison, Sass Girl, and I purchased this one, which is a white label as well, a hand stamped white label, when I was invited to join War Girl as part of the audience for their live recording of their new album EP at the Clouds Hill Studios in Hamburg, which was only a invitation only event. So I went there with my friend Lara, and we had a good time, a good chat and stuff, and saw War Girl play live, and they sold this very limited 7-inch, which is well, post-punky, Afro-funky, as War Girl are, with a little bit of 80s influences, especially for Sass Girl, and also for more even for Poison, which sees a female singer employing a very high-pitched vocal performance and stuff, and very catchy, rare, and as far as I know, not even listed on Discogs yet. So if you like rare 7 inches, this one is definitely one for you. And the next one is the most limited release I will show this month, because there's only 10 copies. Twin Peaks Quartz on OD Cuts, which is a sub-label or sister label of Berlin's Odrex Music. And this was given to me by my mate Twin Peaks when I was playing that Elastica Fetish event in Berlin, where he was playing as well. And this is a special series for the label, on which they released only 10 copies, which are hand cut on a lath cut vinyl dubplate machine. So these are not industrial produced records, but they are hand cut and limited to 10 releases only. And if you like proper dub techno and ambient techno and stuff, look out for this one, because you won't find it in any record store. So this is maybe the most rarest release I'm going to show. Now, proceeding with an album, a double album, which is a Gatefold, but I won't remove that protective foil. Ivy Lab on 2020 London, Death Don't Always Taste Good. Very interesting one. Ivy Lab are coming from a drum and bass background, but on this one, which is also beautifully designed with all the labels and stuff, they come on and leave the drum and bass dance floor behind for sure. And what they are doing is they employ a musical approach that's very dark, experimental, glitchy, related to trip hop kind of, and to, I would even say, ambient, with hints of trap and electronica, so all instrumental cuts, like 12 tracks on this album. Very interesting, very unique. If you love drum and bass, this is not for you, and you will be surprised by this. And I also love the golden embossed lettering on here, which contains all the information. So Ivy Lab, Death Don't Always Taste Good on 2020 London. Next one is one for the more techno EDM, new beat related people. Clans of the Alphane Moon, Mission Alpha 3 on Sleepers Records Berlin. Also a very beautiful cover, and which is produced by Mr. Andrew Lagowski, which is also known for his works as SETI, which is more like drone ambient, and as Lagowski in the industrial years, or like industrial new beat years, and also working or has been like a member of Nagamatsu, which is more like a post-punky wave goth band in the past. And we've known each other on Twitter like for years, because ages ago I posted that I bought his Vermilion release on, I don't remember the label right now, and then he got in touch via Twitter and said, well, cool and stuff, and we've been in touch ever since. And yeah, this is his new release, Clans of the Alphine Moon. As I said, techno, very UK, British techno mixed up with EBM influences and a little bit of electro. So just to give you an idea of what this is, and definitely the cover is beautiful. So get this for the cover only, even if you like not into electronic music. Next one on the FTP label, I don't know what FTP stands for. Tony Morales, Ghetto Techno, also a very club-based release. Also I like the artwork a lot, which is the whole record is more in the vein of like ghetto house, ghetto techno, ghetto bass, electro, with a very funny bootleg version of Genuine's hip-hop R&B hit of the early 90s, which is like Pony. And imagine that mixed up with like ghetto bass, and you have like a big hit for the dance floor. Very hard and banging and stuff, and one of the DJ tools I will use a lot. And talking DJ tools, this is another one, a Foreign Concept Go Zen EP on Critical Music, more for the drum and bass posse out there. And I totally like the Asian, Chinese, Japanese themed artwork. If you like drum and bass, classic drum and bass, not the Neurofunk stuff, this is definitely one you should check out, because it's one of the best clear drum and bass releases, or like original drum and bass releases out there right now, with like a great vocal tune. And if to give you an idea, not as dark as like Ed Russian Optical in their Virus heydays when Wormhole came out, but it's always the clear two-step beat. One track is, as far as I remember, a little bit more jungle influence and rolling, but if you want to have like a good drum and bass record this month, this one is for you as well. And now we're going into the vein of re-release on Raisins Records, which is a new label, and has like a great artwork as well, very industrial goth kind of. And this is 6 Fragmente in der Chronologie des Wahnsinns by Taciturn, which was originally released on Fischkopf, which is a legendary Hamburg based breakcore and hardcore label, which originated from the Container Record Store, where my boss at the Otaku Record Store used to work at. And that guy, Taciturn, released on both Fischkopf and also on Blut, which is Hardy's former hardcore label, some legendary releases in hardcore techno and breakcore and industrial techno. And this is like the second repress and of the re-release, limited to 200 on red vinyl. And originally, I guess this was released like 23 years ago or 22 years ago, like in the mid and the second half of the 90s. And yeah, hardcore, very scenic, very catchy and cinematic, maybe also with some like great atmospheric strings and stuff. So this is a the epitome of hardcore in terms of like not being musically hard and banging and fast and brutal, but it's more hardcore that gets into your mind and twists your mind kind of, and recommended. Unfortunately, I don't play out hardcore so much anymore, but this will definitely be in my set when I do. And the final one from Chicago, RP Boo, Record Player Boo. I tell you what, great artwork on the Planet Moo label. And if you follow RP Boo, you know, if you follow their full footwork thing, you know what this is, like on clear vinyl, a footwork album. Yeah, electroid, very abstract in terms, not that sample heavy as like DJ Rashad's work, but very good stuff, deep stuff, and RP Boo has been around for ages and has been like doing works on the scene and putting work into the scene for, I don't know, maybe 15 years, 20 years, or even longer. So he's one of the originators of the Juke footwork stuff, not that recognized as like Rashad and DJ Manny and all the Tech Life people right now, but still one of the greats. And if you want to have like a deep footwork album, this is one to go for. And this has been 10 records for October 2K18. And yeah, on Tuesday we'll play the Pooca bar in Hamburg, as I mentioned in the past video. So if you are in Hamburg, drop by. If you want to hit me up, social media links down in the description box below, and I'm going to see you in the next one. See you later.